Myopia is commonly known as short sight, and it's hereditary. It's estimated that a quarter of the population suffers from it. That's about 12 million people in the UK. Short sight usually develops around late childhood and stabilizes in the early 20s. With short sight, objects in the distance appear blurred, while nearby objects can be seen more clearly. This is because the focusing power of the eye is too strong for its length, so that light is brought into focus in front of instead of upon the retina. Short sight is corrected by glasses or contact lenses, which weaken the focusing power of the eye so that images are brought into focus on the retina. But now there's an alternative. It's called PRK. Developed in America since '83. The first patient was treated at St Thomas's Hospital, London in 1988. Since then, over 35,000 people have been treated worldwide. The results show that PRK is a safe and effective way of permanently correcting short sight in suitable patients. So what exactly is PRK? PRK stands for photorefractive keratectomy. An excimer laser is used to lessen the curvature of the cornea, reducing its focusing power so that images are correctly focused onto the retina. The excimer laser is programmed to your individual prescription. It removes microscopic amounts of tissue to reduce the curvature of the cornea. The result is improved sight without the need for glasses in the majority of people who are accepted for treatment. PRK is now available at the Optimax eye clinics in Bristol and here in Hampstead, London. During its first year, this clinic has successfully treated over 1,000 patients, ranging in age from 20 to 69 years.
I've suffered contact lenses for 20 years, and I do a lot of energetic things. I ride horses, I fly aeroplanes, and my eyesight's important to me. And the opportunity to rid yourself of the encumbrance of contact lenses was very exciting.
Firstly, I had my right eye done, and for the first week, 2 weeks, it was very strange being able to focus. After 4 to 5 weeks, the focus became a lot easier, and my eyes adjusted. After 6 months, I decided to have my second eye done, which was just tremendous. Just changed my life totally. I'm very pleased.
I was a bit scared. I was a bit frightened. I didn't know what to expect. But after I had it done, I saw how easy it was and how successful it was. In 2 or 3 days, it's as if it was a miracle. You could see from far away, and you didn't have to rely on contact lenses or glasses anymore. And it was just amazing. I couldn't believe it.
After treatment, most patients who are suitable and have moderate short sight can enjoy the benefits of not needing glasses for distance vision. PRK is proving very popular. By early '93, about 5,000 patients had been treated with the excimer laser in the UK alone.
Good afternoon, Optimax. Can I help you?
In the first place, it helps if you can supply your prescription details. These will show whether you're likely to benefit from treatment. In this case, you'll be invited for a consultation. First, you'll be given an eye examination to see whether you're suitable and exactly how much correction you'll need. The clinic will want to check that your eyesight is stable. In other words, your last eye test should show that your eyes did not get much worse during the past 2 years. And you must be over 20, because your eyesight doesn't stabilize until at least that age. If you wear glasses, have a look at the box marked SPH, or sphere, on your prescription. A plus sign would indicate you are long-sighted. In this case, objects at a distance would appear sharper than nearby objects. If your glasses magnify print, this is another sign that you're long-sighted and may have to wait until a laser treatment for long sight becomes available during '93. On the other hand, a dash or minus sign shows you are short-sighted and probably suitable for treatment, as in this case. After the eye test, you'll receive full counselling to help you to understand exactly what's involved. It's an important decision, so you should only make it after you've considered all the facts.
Fine.
What are the main reasons why you want to have the procedure done?
Well, because I'll get through periods of having no problem with my contact lens at all, and then I'll go through weeks of them being just vaguely uncomfortable. Not so much so that I've got to take them out and not wear them, but they're just sort of vaguely uncomfortable.
Anything else at all? Any sport requirements or job requirements?
No, I'm just vain.
Well, that's obvious. And your general health, is that good?
Yes.
Are you on any medication, any
No.
tablets or anything?
The clinic needs to know of any
Do you know
medical
your GP's
conditions
name
which
with
affect
that?
you and
Yes,
if you're
it's,
taking any
Dr.
drugs or
Tisson.
medication. You may not be suitable if you suffer from problems such as keratoconus, cataracts, lazy eye, glaucoma, or severe astigmatism. In this case, the eyeball is not perfectly round, but shaped a little like an egg. This distortion causes blurring. A little astigmatism can safely be ignored. If you have bad astigmatism, Optimax will let you know when the appropriate treatment is available.
You are putting your eyes at risk by having it done. You've got normal, healthy eyes, and you're doing something to them right in the middle where you use the window of your eye for seeing. And you have to think very carefully about doing that.
Yes.
The first risk is the predictability. How close to zero are we going to get?
I don't like wearing glasses. I hate wearing glasses.
The results of the treatment will depend on how short-sighted you are. The lower the level of correction, the more predictable the results will be. Mild short sight is up to -3 diopters. Over 90% of people in this category achieve acceptable vision without glasses. Moderate short sight is -3 to -6 diopters. Here, your vision will be greatly improved. Over 80% in this category achieve acceptable sight without glasses. Higher short sight is -6 diopters and above. The laser can correct these levels, but the results are less predictable and you're less likely to achieve normal vision without glasses. However, if you do still need distance glasses, they'll be much reduced in strength. The great majority of short-sighted people are in the mild to moderate range and will enjoy the greatest benefits from the PRK treatment.
With a very low prescription like yours, we would expect a 90% chance of getting you out of glasses in your first eye. That's
Right.
within ±1 of 0.
Yes.
And probably 95% in your second, because we'll have the experience of how your first eye's behaved. And we never treat the second eye until the first eye is stabilised, so we know
Yes.
where it's ended up. And expect that to be 6 months. It might be a bit
Yes.
sooner, it might even be a bit longer, but it'll be around 6 months before it's stable.
Fine,
So we need
yes.
2 tests which are the same, and then we'll do your second eye. And if you end up a little bit over or undercorrected, we'll make an adjustment on your second treatment.
Yes.
So it's a pretty good, at your level, it's good predictability. Most people are happy with that. The second thing is the haze. Now, everybody develops a certain amount of haze in the cornea after this laser treatment. You probably won't notice it except at night when you're driving. You get some glare from headlights because it scatters the light. But you can actually see very well through it, usually.
Corneal haze is a loss of transparency of the cornea of the eye, and it always occurs to some extent after PRK. In the vast majority of cases it's temporary and goes somewhere between 3 and 6 months. Occasionally it lasts longer than that, and very, very occasionally, but really this would be very, very rare, the haze could be more permanent.
If I was in quite bad light, I could notice that my left eye's vision was rather dulled, which was a problem. If I covered my right eye, vision through the left eye wasn't very good. At night time as well, the hazing was particularly bad. Rather than actually seeing one particular ball of light, rather than seeing one particular light source, it was like looking through, say, a smeary windscreen where light was really diffused. Well, then I came back to Optimax, and they put me on a course of steroid drops, the first four drops a day, and within a month I'd noticed how my eye was really clearing up. The doctors could see through the microscope as well that the hazing was breaking up. Vision was much, much better. It was about -2.5, and over the next couple of months it got closer and closer to 0, so it's -1/4 now.
There's one other thing that we need to discuss, and that is the fact that you're 43. I don't want to dwell on the fact that
No,
you're 43.
let's
It's a good
not.
age to be, because I'm 43 as well.
Oh.
But it is, you're getting towards the point where if you were normal-sighted, you would need to wear reading glasses, or if you're wearing contact lenses, you begin to need to wear reading glasses. Usually about 45, 46, 47. Your focusing lens inside your eye begins to stiffen up